So in the last video we left over somewhere here where we had these, I had created these users and I had added icons. So I went ahead and added icons for all the rest. So right now I want to use a different, I don't like the way all the links are placed in the header or navbar. I like when they are in the sidebar, and that is what I'll be showing you. So you can decide to use any admin panel. You can even go and buy those themes and you can customize. That is the good thing about Flask. You can use anything you like. For instance, in my case, I'll be using something from Bootstrapiers. I guess if these guys ever see this, then they should know that I'm promoting their course, and so they should at least try to promote mine some by just no, I don't mean that. So just make sure that I leave this link. So I'll be using this, as you can see the way they showed how it works. So to download, I don't know, just download source over here. It will take a second maybe. In GitHub, yeah, just start download and I have it now. Let me just open folder. Where does it even download to? Okay, let me drag and drop over here. I guess it cannot stay in this window. It won't. Okay, it's over here. This is what I'll be using, so let us check it out. So it uses Bootstrap 3 somewhere there. So you see the way it does. So in short, all those navs that were over here, we'll place them over here, and then we may decide just to add the logout button over here. And yeah, I guess this is good. I mean, so let us get into that. Just none of your business. Okay, bad. So over here, to override the default admin templates, you need to create first a directory inside your templates and call it admin. So whenever you create an admin, you can overwrite anything you want. For instance, if I create a new file called index HTML file and call it index.html. Trust me, these will overwrite the home page for this. So if I go over here, let me just restart. We know that I saw the title was something like title. So and go over here, and you see when I refresh the page, then the page became empty. So that means that what I'm telling you is true. It overwrites. So if you place any file over here that is also in the default admin for Flask, then it overwrites. So for instance, we want to overwrite our master, because let me go over here actually and show you real fast. Templates will be overwriting for Bootstrap 4 because we are using Bootstrap 4. You see, we over here we have something called master. So this extends from base template. So this means that this is where actually it's control everything. The base, if we want to override, we don't need to override the base, we need to override the master. So we need to just make a new file over here and call it new and HTML file and call it master. Was it HTML? Yeah, HTML. And then because we still care for what master does, then we will go back there and bring the content from the base. So just take everything from the base over here, or let me just keep them two open. Just close all the other tabs, just keep this base open and maybe the new master open. So just take the all of these content master over here and place it inside the master we created. So take the content in base and place it in the new master we created. But we know now that what we need to do is inside. So let me close this actually. So just make sure that you see our menu is supposed to come over here. So let us just go through it. Body container, I don't think we need this container. Let us compare with the style that this has. So to do that, I'll bring this index.html, and you see after the body we have div called wrapper. So that is exactly what I'll be doing. After the body, I need to have the div called wrapper. and that wrapper will be enclosing all our content. So I'll place it over here, and I don't think I need this anymore, so I'll just make sure I close these, remove these, and also remove these, because all content in our body will always exist inside the wrapper. And then go back over here. We know that instead of having the header and such, we have this navbar. So just bring this navbar, it comes after wrapper. So instead of having the nav this way, we need to have it being the navbar. So I'll place it over here, paste it over here, yeah, and then just expand, because I want only to remain with one content after it. So let us see what we have. We have list for several, list with links, list with link, and again. So I will remove all these other links, just remain with one. And I think it does it have a drop down. It's dummy header. It's dummy header. I guess it's a drop down, and I don't want it to be a collapse. So I'll go and take one which is not a collapse, because our links are not actually collapsed. So I'll go with this. At least I think I can trust this. Just remove the rest like these and paste it, because finally our links need to come over here. And then these are those that are just below their button for download and wherever, and I know I don't need them, but you can just, or we can just leave them. Actually, we can just leave them, so that if you guys have other functions for those buttons, you can decide to use. And then now let us see how we should do it. Oh, where was our navbar? It's over here, the one that came with, it's over here. And this is for Chago navigation, but we don't care about it. So what we want is this, where our main menu links are actually. So we first need the brand. So let us take this brand actually and place it over here, because that is our brand. Our brand is basically over here. So that means our application will have the new brand over there. And then we need to replace again this link as seen over here. Just take these menu links and bring over here, so that we can at least see where we need to do and how we need to do. So it means that since our link is actually, this is basically what will be looped over here. So we just need to remove this class, and just, yeah, we just need to remove this. No, these actually should enclose over here, because it, and you see it encloses just after ul. So we need to make sure that it encloses after, before the ul and after the ul. And then this just comes somewhere. I'm still confused, guys. Yeah, I guess it's just this way. So the rest of this goes in there, because I think they are, yeah, I believe that is okay. And then just make menu links. And then what do we have again? We have these 4 links. Okay, we will need to add those links later on, but for now I guess we can remove this block brand all the way to here, because we've dealt with that and we don't need to have them anymore. So menu links are remaining, because that is where our link for logout will exist. It's basically this. So we need to get those, because the main links are over here, and that is our logout will be over here. And then let us go and get where does that menu links exist. So this is for the navbar. It exists inside the content actually. So I guess I'll copy it, the whole of it, just this way. Copy the content, and it comes after the nav. Okay, content body, nav sidebar. Okay, it should come over after this over here, and then let us expand it. So this is for toggling, so I guess I leave it that way. No, it's not that, actually it's this. So yeah, this is for toggling the page, so I leave it that way. And then we have these for pages. I guess this is now where we need to replace our login page. I know I've not made it yet, but I'll show you guys how to do that. So just take this and bring it where we have our UL over here, just on top, because we know that is again where our ULs will exist. But now instead of these ULs, we know we need to have these ULs, because that is what our UL classes are. And then just remove this old one because we don't need it anymore. So, and then now our content comes over here. So that means that all of these main thing from after nav, access control, block menu, we have other things that are over here, but I guess these are simple, so I'll just bring them after nav. Maybe I know maybe you can place them over here. It just checks that you have access control over there, so just you can, I think you can place them over anywhere. And then again this and block title and block. So this is for block body, and I guess I already did that. That is for the main block. And where was the main? Yeah, it's over here. Okay, I'm getting confused, guys. I hope I don't make a big mistake over here. Just replace this content. I don't know, where did this div even end? Div container fluid, yeah. So container fluid ends over here. Just place this over here, and now I guess this is our old nav. We don't need you anymore. Again, these messages, we don't need you anymore, and this one again, we don't need you anymore. So we remain with the block tail, because that is where we will be placing our JavaScripts. So because I've already seen that thing, you see over here we have a thing for adding, for tagging our header. So I guess I'll just bring it somewhere. Master, I have something going bad. Just checking. That ends there. This ends here. This HTML. Body starts there. Wrapper. Oh, I guess this is for the wrapper. So it was coming just before the this. So I guess I'll place this over here. Div. So that now I get rid of that error. Now the extra JS should come over here, but this is not an extra, so I'll just place it over here just to have it over there, and we should be good. Except if we go back over there, our index will have things still messed up. So I'll place this over here. So you see I'm extending from admin master, and then I made this for block body, and then I need to just end the block, just end block, just to make sure that at least we see that it extends from the one that we made right now. Hopefully everything goes fine. I don't want to do things twice. Yeah, I think now it will actually work if we just bring the CSS over here. So let me bring the CSS. So you see right now inside our, over here we have this style.css. So this style.css, we should add it to our static so that we can use. So just refactor. I think it just decided to change the file content. Okay, just fine. And then now let us add it to our master. So inside our master, just over here in the head, just add the new CSS. You might want to just place it before the, after every CSS maybe, or something. just I'll place it, yes, after every CSS I'll place it over here so that I'll be sure that it will work. So it's just styles dot, I said this thing. So you can, I normally organize it in a good way, but just do this, reference it to that, hopefully it works. Now you see we get this nice good looking thing over here, and the toggle works very fine. The only thing now we need to do is just make them better look. That is actually something you can do with CSS, and I guess it's not hard. So inside this CSS, I don't think I need any of this. So I'll replace with the content that I already planned. And again, I've changed colors. So if I try refreshing this page, you will see that things got a little bit pushed this side. And again, this dummy heading though is still messing around. And I don't think I even need it. So I'll just go and remove it. And over here in the sidebar, I don't think I need that dummy heading because it's messing up my page, and at the same time I don't need it. Okay, now you see our sidebar is looking good and great. So you see the links are still just working very fine. And now what I might want again to do is, I don't like the way the content goes all the way, so I might just decide to push the content to be called something like call maybe 29 or something. So just come over here inside content, and maybe the block body over here, I know this is where I'll be extending, so I make it a row, just div, and then just make the where the content will be to be call minus sm minus maybe 9. Yeah, I guess 9 is enough, so that I have 3, which I can decide to put even something like a consistent chat box or something like that, or consistent graphs for each page, analytics or something like that. And let us refresh, and you see now we get this content pushed somewhat this way. You can decide to put 8. Again, I know at long last you might want to hide password and such and such. Again, you see right now even this page doesn't care about us being logged in or we're not logged in. We can just normally see if I log out, you see please log in to access this page, because that means that we are not logged in, but we still can access admin panel. So you at least want to limit admin panel to only logged in users. So that is what I'll show you in the next video, and again do more other things. So I guess this video has been good. So if it has, then let us meet in the next video. But very fast, I guess that there's something over here. So this I actually say it's saying fast, which is why it's failing. That is okay. So I'll just do for line left and maybe refresh. Yeah, now you see the toggle icon is now visible and it's looking nice. So goodbye guys, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you love. In the next video I'll show you the things I just said. So goodbye.